what's happening in Texas is so interesting right now.
Yeah.
So the Democrats thought that they could pull a fast one, and doesn't look like they're going to get away with it.
Nope.
So basically what happened was they were having a special session to vote on redistricting in Texas, and all of the Democrats decided to flee the state and go to like Illinois and maybe some other places, but they didn't show up for the vote. And so Governor Abbott came out and basically said, like, they're going to be warrants for their arrest. They're going to possibly lose their positions, and we're going to have special elections for new people to come in because of this. And he is saying that this is possibly bribery, whether they are taking money for, going out of the state, or they're offering other Democrats money to do the same thing so that they all like do this together in solidarity.
It's almost as if they're interrupting a federal proceeding. Like they're actually like,
yeah, maybe we should put them in the gulag.
Yeah. Well, it sounds a lot like what they charged the January 6th people with.
Right? Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he gave them a chance to come back and participate in the vote, and they still did not come back.
It makes sense, too. It's like they charged people, regular folk, for walking in a building.
They sent the FBI to our house for that.
Oh, we didn't go in the building.
We didn't go in the building, but just being there in general.
Well, yeah, it's like they charge people for going into a building. So why couldn't they charge people
for not going in the building?
For going out of the building?
When you're actually supposed to be in the building.
The people who aren't supposed to be in there went in. Well, the people who are supposed to be in there went out.
Yeah.
So, sounds about right.
And they thought that they were being smart and like finding a way around this because they know that when this vote happens, it will be beneficial to the GOP, and they don't want that. So they decided what? I
would say, to put it into context, I mean, can you blame them in that regard? Because
trying?
Well, because this has set the precedence. And I've heard, now we didn't do any research on this, but from what I've been hearing, once they do this redistricting, the Democrats are done, completely done. They're going to lose enough seats because enough states will do this, and the Democrats are going to lose seats because they've been already gerrymandered around race. Basically, it's how the Democrats got so much representation in the first place.
Right.
And if you know, Republicans won over 2,600 counties in the last election. Well, Kamala voters could barely get over, I think it's 427.
It's really low number.
Really low, as opposed to over 2,600. So once they change these around, I believe from what I've heard, the Democrats are done. They're going to be completely locked out of power. They're going to lose enough seats that they can't even fight back anymore. Yeah,
so I guess they're freaking out and trying anything and everything that they can, but they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot because the governor is not putting up with this, and they're either going to be arrested or they're going to be they're going to lose their position anyways. And they actually took a vote, so 6 of them actually came back, 6 Democrats, but the rest of them, I think there was like 50 something, other ones maybe 60, they didn't come back yet. And so they held a vote if they should be arrested, and obviously they voted to allow for arrests to happen. So they kind of shot themselves in the foot.
Honestly, I think that's what they want. I think they want to try to use this as another publicity stunt, another cheap tactic to go, dictators, and they're just going to lock us up. And it's like,
I already saw a headline. I think it was, I don't know, some liberal publication that Republicans want to punish the Democrats.
I think that publication, was that Sharman? Or was that
I don't know who it was.
Toilet paper.
Like what?
Sharman. New liberal publication. I was reading on the Sharman. Moving on.
Anyways, bad joke.
It was a joke. Okay.
I think we have a video on this, actually, if you want to check it out.
Texas House Democrats will not be returning to their home state, despite Governor Abbott's warning that they could face removal from office if they are not back by 4 o'clock Eastern time today. Instead, they just announced a press conference at 7 p.m. And where are they? In Warrenville, Illinois, is where those Texas representatives will be speaking from, just about an hour outside of Chicago this evening around 7 o'clock. They've been in Illinois. They've been in other states. They're protesting this GOP effort to redraw the congressional map. We know that both sides, Republicans and Democrats, are pretty good at getting very creative in carving out these lines. The Texas governor feels this is a legitimate move. The president supports it as well. We'll see where this whole thing goes. We'll be watching. Did Texas House Democrats?
Yeah, Democrats are pretending like we're going to do the same thing. Well, if you look at it, which is funny because you hear Democrats saying, well, we're going to do the same thing in our states. And I believe, once again, what I'm hearing is that most of these Democrat states already put those abilities to redistrict up to independent committees. So they're actually not going to be able to do that. So,
okay, there you go.
Republican-led states, on the contrary, have not done that, have not left it up to independent committees, and they're able to do that pretty much freely because they have majorities. So it looks like this could be the end for the Democrat Party just based on what this move that they're making here right now.
And I'm okay with that.